Hey, ferret enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of ferrets, and trust me, it's not your typical love story. These delightful little creatures, with their playful antics and endearing personalities, are more than just a cute face. They are complex beings with a unique and somewhat quirky reproductive system. Now, when we think of ferrets, we think of their mischievous behavior, their nimble agility, and their insatiable curiosity. But there's a lot more to these charming critters than meets the eye. Beneath their frolicking exterior lies a world of biological intricacies that sets them apart from many other species. And one of these peculiarities has to do with their reproductive process. It's not as simple as boy meets girl and they live happily ever after. In fact, in the world of ferrets, the lack of romance can have some serious consequences. So forget love stinks. For ferrets, it's a matter of life and death. Picture this, a female ferret, let's call her Rose, in a desperate quest for a mate. Now, the world of ferret romance isn't quite as glamorous as you might think. It's not about candlelit dinners or moonlit strolls. No, for Rose the stakes are much higher. You see, when Rose goes into heat, she needs to find a partner, and quick. If she doesn't, she starts to secrete high levels of estrogen. If this hormone lingers for too long, it's akin to a slow dance with the Grim Reaper. So what's a ferret to do? Well, it's not about finding Mr. Right, it's about finding Mr. Right now. The act of mating induces ovulation in Rose, effectively pulling her out of the dangerous estrus cycle. She'll then enjoy what we call a false pregnancy, without the added burden of motherhood. So Rose needs a mate, not necessarily for the happily ever after, but for the act itself. Now here's where it gets interesting. Ferrets have this thing called induced ovulation. Rose stays in heat until the magical mating happens. You see, ferrets' reproductive system is a fascinating tale of survival and adaptation. When Rose, our female ferret, meets her mate, not so delicately named Hob, a unique dance of love begins. This dance isn't about courtship or romance, but rather a necessary ritual for survival. The act of mating triggers ovulation in Rose, which in turn ends her potentially lethal heat cycle. It's a quirky and unique system that you'd be hard-pressed to find in other creatures. Now, the intriguing part about this love dance is that once it's completed, Hob's role in the story is essentially over. He struts off, leaving Rose to handle the rest. She navigates the journey of pregnancy and parenthood all on her own. Rose handles the whole pregnancy and parenting gig solo. Hob? Well, he's off the hook. Lucky guy. But fear not. Thanks to modern veterinary wonders, if Hob is nowhere to be found and Rose is left hanging when she is on heat, you can always take her to the vet for a Rose jab. This is no ordinary jab, it's a superhero shot. It's not about fighting villains or saving the world, but it does a great deal in the realm of ferret romance. The Rose jab is a crucial tool for those times when a Hob is not in the picture. It's like the ultimate backup plan, a safety net for our dear Rose. This injection is designed to terminate her heat cycle, effectively saving her life. And the best part is, it doesn't require a Hob in shining armor. The Rose jab is an impressive feat of veterinary medicine, demonstrating how we can intervene in the natural processes of animals to ensure their health and well-being. So, while Hob may be off on his own adventures, the Rose jab offers a safe and effective solution for our female ferrets in need. Hob becomes the unsung hero of the ferret world, going around bragging about how many roses he's rescued. So there you have it, the wild and whimsical world of ferret romance. We've journeyed through the unique love dance of ferrets, met Rose, the adorable female ferret whose life literally depends on finding a mate, and discovered the life-saving Rose jab that pulls her out of the estrus roller coaster. And let's not forget our unsung hero Hob, who may not stick around for the parenting gig, but plays a crucial role in Rose's survival. This is far from your typical love story, but it's what makes ferrets so fascinatingly unique. Their reproductive quirks are a testament to the incredible diversity of nature. It's a peculiar mix of romance, survival, and the sheer will to live, all wrapped up in these furry, mischievous creatures. Until next time, ferret friends, stay curious, stay mischievous, and most importantly, stay ferretastic.